So some of you might have caught my most recent build video, which was the step-by-step build guide to the Studio Project C1. And the modification to this kit came from mikeparts.com. And some of you might have already realized that I've actually had to pull this video down. And I'll get to the reasons why in a minute, but I just want to first off acknowledge that I made a pretty big mistake with releasing that video. And I want to make apologies first to Matt McGlynn from mikeparts.com, who personally asked me to pull that video down for reasons that I'll explain in a minute. And I just also want to apologize to the DIY builders that requested this video, because some of you wanted to go out and purchase these kits and may have done so already under the guise of having this video as a guide. So if I've caused any of you guys an inconvenience, I'm really sorry as well. Now, just to explain what actually happened, Matt McGlynn contacted me personally and in a very kind-hearted way explained to me that there's some potential issues with me uploading his modification designs to YouTube. So I'll just read some of the key parts that he explained to me. First up, he explained that there are some issues if I have any of the booklets showing or any of the step-by-step build process, because it's so simple that it would be easy for someone to actually copy that and resell it. And it's something he explained to me that he's had happen before. And it was something that I was completely unaware of that happens actually in the DIY community sometimes. So there is this issue of piracy in the DIY builder community, and now I'm a little bit more aware of it. I can avoid this potential problem in the future. He also explained that there is a pretty easy risk of people damaging this particular circuit on the C1 when they remove particular capacitors. So anyone that might feel overconfident by buying this kit because they've seen the video might still ruin their PCB. And he also informed me that for anyone that is unsure about modifying these microphones themselves, that they can actually reach out to Mike Parts and Mike Parts will offer this modification for you. But basically the general gist is that if I do particular step-by-step tutorials on these specific mic builds, it can be very easy for people to copyright Matt's IP, and I definitely don't want that to be a thing that happens. So I willingly pulled that video down immediately once Matt had sent me an email requesting to do so. And I just want to reiterate that I never made that video to harm anyone in this situation. Obviously, I really appreciate what Matt McGlynn does for the DIY community with mic parts. He also has a great mic database, if you haven't seen it, at recordinghacks.com, and I feature that all the time on this website, and I use it as a teaching resource a lot too. And then on top of that, he builds his own branded microphones at Roswell. So he's an incredible part of the industry, and I would hate to in any way damage his product, his IP, or anything to do with the companies he is involved in. So once again, Matt, massive apologies here. But just to let you know, I've reached out to Matt and asked if maybe there are some ways that we can create this kind of content for viewers of this channel, and maybe we can find a way that viewers can use the videos I create as a supplementary material for Matt's designs in a much more safe way. I'm waiting to hear back. I'll let you know how that goes. And, you know, if anyone has any ideas of how that might be achieved, feel free to hit me up in the comment sections down below. But yeah, this is just a quick video to apologize to Matt and apologize to you guys. There'll be much more videos on that Studio Project C1 where I'm going to show the comparisons between the C1 that's modded, the unmodded version, and then a real Neumann U87, so stay tuned for those. I think you're going to be really surprised with the results. And if you have questions about anything I do on this channel, please hit me up in the comment sections down below. Or now the channel is getting quite busy, I'm actually having a bit of trouble getting back to everyone with responses. So feel free to add me also at Instagram, because it's much more direct messaging and I can much more easily respond to you if you have in-depth questions. So go to my Instagram page, add me, and message me there as well. So thanks again for tuning in. I'm Mitch from the DIYRecordingstudio.com. I'll catch you soon.